Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-day fiancé, Alum Nikki Sanders shares update after surgery that left her fighting for her life. 90-day fiancé Alum Nikki Sanders, who is also known as Exotica, has been released from the hospital after a breast reconstruction surgery apparently left her fighting for her life. Earlier this week, Nikki's friend Mike revealed on her Instagram stories that Nikki was hospitalized after a very complicated surgery left her with excessive bleeding and dangerously low blood pressure. On Wednesday, Mike shared via Nikki's Instagram stories that doctors were ready to discharge the 90-day fiancé Alum from the hospital. Her vitals stayed stable since they gave her the blood pressure meds earlier. Then we should be back to her place. She needs lots of rest, Mike explained in an update. She woke up to eat a little but passed out. She's still very weak and in lots of pain. She is draining a lot of blood from her drains. Just wanted to keep you all updated after I had received confirmation of her release. Nikki, 49, then reached out to fans with a message of her own. Thank you for all your well wishes and messages of support and prayers, Nikki wrote to her followers. I need a couple days of rest. I'm very weak and in a lot of pain. I'm still draining a lot of blood after my breast reconstruction surgery. A big thank you to my boy Mike for taking care of me. She added, Mike is such a great guy, helping me this whole time, cooking me breakfast, giving me my meds, helping me up from bed, driving me to and from hospital, keeping my friends, family, followers and fans in the loop. I appreciate him so much. Nikki pointed out how true friends are hard to come by, and she'll slowly be responding to all of her messages. Mike had detailed what exactly happened to Nikki in his first several posts earlier this week. People reported the time, Mike had uploaded a photo of Nikki being fed oxygen in a hospital bed. Nicole had a very complicated surgery today and had excessive bleeding. She's in recovery now but very weak. She refused a blood transfusion prior to surgery, he wrote. Mike had said doctors were going to monitor Nikki overnight at the hospital. I'm taking care of her and drove her in for outpatient surgery this morning. Nicole is not doing well. I've already spoken to her mom as she left me her number to contact her once she was in recovery, Mike explained. Her blood pressure keeps dropping. Waiting on doctors to give me more answers. The only explanation I received was that her blood was very thin, which caused her excessive bleeding during surgery, and blood pressure keeps dropping to a concerning level to be kept overnight under analysis. Mike had claimed that Nikki had admitted to taking Advil a few days before surgery to address her headaches, and Advil can slow a person's blood clotting time. Advil contains NSAID. She's very weak. She refused a blood transfusion. Her family and I are very worried. Right now we are just praying she will pull through, Mike wrote. Mike had called Nikki's condition serious and said she wouldn't be allowed to have any visitors. I'm watching over her, and I'm not going anywhere. Before surgery, Nicole unlocked her iPhone and gave me permission to post on her stories if anything happened. Please pray, all we can do, he concluded. In August, Nikki shared with her fans how she was having problems with her breast implants. Nikki had reportedly said she needed to have a barrage of surgeries to rebuild her breasts after a serious infection in her breast due to water getting inside from her previous surgery in 2019, according to People. Nikki explained at the time that scar tissue had formed around her breast implants, and so she scheduled a scar tissue removal surgery for October. The surgery should have been done a few years ago, but I had a lot going on in my life, and now it's time to take care of it, she reportedly said this past summer. I need to gain 15 pounds, because they need to do fat grafting, a capsulectomy, and exchange of implants. Nikki had claimed that she was lucky to be alive amid the health crisis. Nikki starred on 90-Day Fiancé's 10th season with her then-boyfriend Justin. Nikki was a 47-year-old from New Jersey, and Justin was a 36-year-old from Moldova. The season ended with Justin dumping Nikki, who complained during the tell-all that Justin never loved her. Nikki and Justin discussed getting back together and making things work at the tell-all, but Nikki concluded that she was going to pull Justin's K-1 visa and finally let him go. Former 90-Day Fiancé star Nikki Sanders has never been one to shy away from the spotlight, but this time, she's opening up not about romance or reality TV drama, but about survival. After a recent medical emergency left her fighting for her life, Nikki has re-emerged with a powerful message of resilience, gratitude, and transformation. Just weeks ago, fans were alarmed when cryptic posts appeared across Nikki's social media, hinting at a sudden hospitalization. Friends asked for prayers. Castmates shared broken heart emojis. But no one truly knew the severity of her condition until now, and a deeply emotional video recorded from her recovery bed, Nikki finally revealed the truth. A routine surgery had spiraled into a nightmare. "I went in thinking I'd be home in a day," she shared, voice trembling. "Instead, I woke up attached to machines, doctors telling me I was lucky to be alive." According to Nikki, complications during the procedure led to internal bleeding that doctors struggled to control. She was rushed into emergency surgery. Her heart stopped, twice. Nurses fought to revive her. At one point, she overheard them whispering that her survival odds were slipping. "I could hear them, even though I couldn't speak," Nikki said. "I remember thinking, I am not done living." The warrior within Nikki, known to 90 Day Fiance viewers for her bold personality and unapologetic confidence, said that those very traits became her armor in the ICU. "People see the glam, the makeup, the attitude, but inside, I'm a fighter," she said. "And I had to fight harder than I ever have." She described the days following her surgery as a blur of pain, panic, and prayer. Breathing felt like fire. She couldn't sit up without collapsing. Nurses fed her broth through a syringe. For a woman once strutting through airports in sky-high heels, being unable to stand on her own was a brutal reality check. But Nikki refused to surrender. Every morning, she made the staff open the curtains. She wanted sunlight. She wanted life to message to her haters, and her heroes in true Nikki fashion, she didn't shy away from addressing both her critics and her supporters. "To the people who doubted me, who laughed at me or called me dramatic, guess what? I'm still here," she declared with a spark in her eye. "But to those who prayed for me, sent flowers, sent messages, you helped keep me alive." She gave special thanks to one unexpected ally, her former 90 Day Fiance partner, who reportedly flew out to be by her side despite their complicated past. The two had not spoken in months, yet the crisis brought an unexpected reunion. When someone sees you at your lowest and stays, that's real love, even if it's not romantic anymore.